What is up, comrades, and welcome to Purple Troubles. Love her, and she fucks for money. Hey, you gotta love it, man. But anyways, in case you don't know, this has been argued as potentially the worst mod ever made. You know, I said Pink Eyes was the worst mod ever, but I don't know. We'll have to see firsthand which one takes the cake. I mean, it's gonna be very tough to top Pink Eyes, and I don't know, bro. Anyways, let's hop into this, man. Let's see if Yuri's terrible mod is worse than Natsuki's terrible mod. Thursday. Why is that transition so slow? Off to a great start. Another day came to an end, and I went to the club after waiting a couple of hours after the end of the class. Oh, this is gonna be epic. By then, there was no one left in the school except the same members of the club. I guess there's more fun things to do. Also, why is everything in black and white? But not for me. After all, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sit anywhere with 4 cool chicks who don't mind at all. I got used to it and even took it for granted, but my poems didn't come out well at all. This weekend, wait, what? Whoa. What did I even say? I didn't even get a chance to read that! Without a performances like that, I guess I'm not gonna be able to lose my fatal flaw. With that kind of thinking, I sit on my chair looking around the club. Everyone is busy doing their own thing. Sayuri sits alone in the back, covered in notebooks and a bunch of biscuits, eats, smiles peacefully, and draws dicks on her desk. Ah, classic Sayuri. Natsuki sits in an atypical place for her, at the desk in the middle row. Wait, what? Nah. No, 0 out of 10 mod right there. There's an open mango next to her, but I can't tell if she's eating it or she managed to fall asleep. She has a trail of tears on her cheek. This could mean either that the mango is sad, or that she had a dream about her father trying to involve her in the family affair. Bruh. Although, to be honest, I don't really want to get into it. Natsuki was the last person I wanted to see because of her stupid character. Her harmfulness is notoriously unjustifiable. Bruh. Yeah, no. Already off to a terrible start. Monica, president of the literature club, sits at the teacher's desk. She was thinking hard about something, long and hard. But what this girl is thinking might be interesting. Not bad looking, athletic, smart, but her self-esteem is too high and she often has a shitty character. Thank God. Thank God you, backtracked on that. And yet half the school tried, one way or another, to hit on her, but without success. I'm pretty sure she has someone. Well, maybe. But no, it's better not to think about it. Monica opened her mouth, but said nothing. Like the dumb bitch she is. Although, I think I know what she wanted to say about. It's as easy as 2 times 2. One of the club members still hasn't shown up yet. Yuri, the ultimate Thoughtanian. She was the one I was drawn to more than all the others put together. Bruh? Hey, bro, I know Yuri, dummy thick and all, got 2 basketballs on her chest, but I mean, come on, you got a nice lolly thoughty sitting right here. Classroom, man, come on. She was a little shy, but she had an awesomely rich inner world that her body could hardly contain. Yesterday, we had an almost awesome conversation with her about poetry, or whether she spoke while I stared at her already mentioned rich inner world sticking out in the form of her tits, aka her basketballs. Our conversation was interrupted by a phone call. Yuri picked up the phone, blushed thickly for some reason, said, "Yeah, I'm on my way," and, in fact, ran away without saying anything to anyone. As I understood it, no one has even seen her today. The club president didn't always show up herself to meetings on time, but this is different. She wasn't late. She was delayed. Wait, what? That's the same thing. Monica once again tried to say something, probably declare a prom exchange, or the opposite, the end of the meeting. But she hesitantly sank back into her chair again. Slowly but surely, evening moping was setting in. I should do something. For example, "Guys, I'm gonna go take a shit. I'll see you later." No one has answered me. Epic. Even Natsuki didn't give a shit that I dared to say that in front of her. Bro, it's pretty epic. That's why Natsuki's best girl. I went out into the hall. Wait. Okay, so the music was coming from inside the classroom. So does that support the theory that Monica's actually playing the music the whole time in Ddlc? Iceberg moment? But still, yeah, that's pretty weird. I went out into the hallway and ran to the toilet. It's so quiet. Yeah, it's so quiet out here. After shitting, I made my way to the water fountain and drank. I could have brought a Coke, of course, but Sire would inevitably have smelt it and concluded that I lied about her about not having any money. That greedy hoe. That's the kind of thing she picks up on so fast, even though she draws dicks on desks. Bro, that's why Sayuri is based. I had barely stepped back into the hallway when I suddenly heard some interesting noises. Someone's moaning. They were coming from a classroom not far from where I was standing. Oh boy, I'm ready for this. I fell silent and snuck up to the classroom door. Yes, it's definitely here. Say something, damn it! Jeez, you gotta be kidding me. In the classroom, locked from the outside, a couple settled in. I pressed my ear to the door. There was one of the moaning voices I would have recognized from a million. My dick got hard and my stomach felt heavy. I felt the deepest longing. My ideal, my goddess, you could say. She fucks right in front of me with someone and wasn't even shy. There was nothing to do, so I stood there with my jaw hanging down and my fly bulging. Bruh, just imagine, like, jaw drops to the floor, eyes pop out of socket, accompanied by trumpets, awooga awooga sound effect. Fucking hell. Yuri was so close to me and so insanely far away at the same time. My imagination began to play violent games with me. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm not sure if you're able to see that, but is that the blue skies scene or the... I can't quite tell. Which scene is it? I think Fallen Angel also has a scene, too. But I think this is from Blue Skies. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here's Yuri. I can see her in front of me in the dim light of the lamps in her room. Her oiled body is just perfect. She invitingly spreads her legs, and I pile on her with all my 50 kilograms. Yuri wraps her legs around me. I kiss her and feel the infernal heat of her horny body. Okay, okay, good. I was about to say, I'm gonna have to censor that. I was daydreaming and stumbled my forehead against the wall and quietly hissed in pain. In the meantime, the following was going on behind the door. Both seemed to be in complete ecstasy. Yuri! Yuri! Moaned so much that my ears began to pop up little by little. Ugh. After 15 minutes, I started trying to think logically. It didn't work out so well. Only clubs and sports sections are open at this time of day. It's crowded, so there's nowhere to be alone. In fact, there are cameras almost all over the school, except for the closet and a few other places. I think I was standing right next to the closet. Well, that's smart, I should say. Not everyone has keys to the closet. Apparently, someone from the school board has successfully hit on her, and with a position higher than Monica. Bruh. Fucking hell. That's just fucked up. I gagged myself with both hands to keep from screaming. However, all I could do now was eavesdrop at the door and feel rage towards to everyone involved in the process. Man, this is literally just cuckold simulator. To Yuri, for the fact that I'm not the one beside her right now. To her partner, for the fact that it's him and not me who is with her now. And to myself for being such a loser. To tell the truth, like hell there was no way I would have had the guts to offer a girl something like that, even if she wanted to. But that didn't make it any easier. They made out for about an hour. It's interesting that no one went looking for me during that time, but whatever. By the way, are the girls still in the club, or had they already left? As far as I could tell, Yuri had been fucked about 20 times both ways. There's some kind of splashing in the closet 4 times. Fuck. Who would have thought? Finally, when they were done with the affairs of passion, the furniture began to rumble inside the classroom. Seems like the lovers were doing a general cleaning. I somehow realized it was time to get out of here, so I rushed to the hallway exit, trying to curl up against the wall, breathing hard and banging myself on the dick. The door creaked open. I peeked quietly out of the hallway and saw that Yuri's partner had gone in the opposite direction from me. Phew. Thank goodness. Why is it getting darker? No, no, I don't want to die! No, not yet! Where am I? Am I in hell? Is this what I get for being a cuck? For simping? The hallway went completely dark. My favorite quiet girl was in no hurry to leave the room. She was probably cleaning herself up. Or maybe she was just tired. Yuri finally got out. She even buttoned up hastily. It's almost nighttime, though, so no one's going to look too closely. I stepped into the hallway. Boom, motherfucker! Yeah! Stalin, you scared me. I almost, bruh. I see. You overheard. Well, yeah, I overheard. I would have picked if I could. I can afford it. Everyone in the club is worried about her, and she... Strangely enough, Yuri went silent. A couple of minutes passed before I heard her voice, which was quieter than usual. I didn't make her speak, and frankly, I'd rather not hear it at all. Please don't take this the wrong way. I beg you. Number 15. I don't even know what to think about it. I had a better opinion of you. At the last phrase, Yuri began to look unhappy at all. Nice grammar. I even felt a little sorry for telling her that. I always disappoint everyone. Can you imagine that? The girl's lips trembled. She was having trouble with words she hadn't needed a while ago. Is that why you ran away from the club yesterday too, you dumb hoe? Yes. I did it almost every day, and with more than one. Number 14. It caused me a lot of trouble to pretend that I haven't heard that last sentence. It's like 37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks in a row? My one bright, neat dream, long since cracked, has been shattered into little pieces. Bruh. No! Alright, not gonna lie, that was actually kind of epic. You can despise me for that. It wouldn't be anywhere near the way I despise myself. The thing is, I'm in a bad financial situation right now. I tried everything to fix that, but I can't do nothing, N-O-T-H-I-N-G, except... Okay, Yuri, alright, calm down. I got it. That happens. To everyone. Well, that doesn't happen to me. In fact, it's an unenviable prospect, wandering through classes with one or another men, selling herself for the livelihood. Knowing the local pompous boys, it's unlikely that someone will invite her home. So, how much has it improved you financially? Yuri took some crumpled bills out of her pocket and counted them. Enough for a couple new books, a bottle of wine, a jar of good tea, scented candles, and a new knife, and other small things. Jesus Christ! Why the fuck would you need all that? Yeah, I'm in a very bad financial situation. Oh, like, bro, I haven't made rent in the past 2 months. I'm about to be evicted. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my hoeing money I just got to go buy books, wine, tea, candles, a knife, and other shit. I wish I could save money, but as you can see, it's clearly impossible. I do what? Whoa. Suddenly, she jumped up, as if she remembered something. Without dignifying my question with an answer, as she began to look anxiously into my eyes. I won't come to the club. Promise me, please. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like Monica is daydreaming about eating me with shit. What? That's very poetic. Yeah, that... man. Not even Shakespeare could do something like that, bro. Edgar Allan Poe who? Like how Monica has nothing else to think about but you. But who knows? I mean, hey, bro. I can think about a couple of things about you, Yuri. I got some more business today. I have to be sure. Promise me, I'll do whatever you want. Just don't turn me into her. Apart from you, I don't know who to hope for. Number 12. I nodded my head mechanically. That was enough. Borrowed closet keys rattled in the girl's pocket. Without even saying goodbye, she dashed off towards the showers, apparently to get herself cleaned up before her next business. Without being obvious, so to speak. Oh, fuck! Is she gonna last another hour? Or what? How come there are so many rich, horny sons in our school? Alright, I think I'm gonna go to the club. After looking around, I slowly make my way to the stairs and staggered up, listening to the silencing, quietly bewildered. Dive quickly into my silent pool. My devils like you. What? Is that like a quote or something? Kind of retarded ass quote. Oh no, now I'm descending into the second circle of hell. I went into the club. The young talents were still sitting on their seats. Seems like they love literature very much. Yeah. Sayuri sadly ran her eraser back and forth across the desk. She had Monika standing over her with a disgruntled face. I can't help but believe that she would really eat anyone with shit and not choke. Well, Sayuri drew dicks on her desk. So what? Whatever the child wants to do, as long as they don't hang herself, as they say. But no, there's bound to be a need to get to the bottom of it. That's the kind of thing I don't like about Monika. I like to see her do other things, though. My extensive experiences as an anime fan told me that the school rep usually has a lot of skeletons in the cupboard. Although, in fact, it's even good that now she has someone to get to the bottom of. Otherwise, I would have gotten roughed up for my long absence too. Where have you been? Here we go. They appointed the wrong person to be class rep. Ddlc is better suited for this job. Why do you look like you saw a naked Yuri? Bruh. Ddlc gave me a smirk. I certainly understand her sense of humor is the only thing nastier than her character, but damn. I could fucking say that. I didn't want to say that, but somehow several factors coincided. Yuri's moans were still ringing in my ears, and Ddlc's stupid jokes only spurred it on. The girl herself went pale and changed her face as soon as I said it. She looked at me for a while, as if expecting me to say I was joking. It's like, say psych right now, so she could cover me up. But I kept quiet, and didn't say anything like that. Fuck. I promised Yuri that I would keep her little secret. I shuddered, as if I felt the girl look on me again with the gaze full of genuine horror. But it was too late, and right now, as luck would have it, my vocal cords and mouth suddenly decide to take a life of their own. They locked themselves in the closet with somebody and Monika suddenly lost all interest in Sayuri. I felt a heaviness in my chest. And I stared hysterically into the space beyond Monika, trying to avoid her overly lively interest. And that's all. Well, she told me later that she got more business and was gone at once. In short, she makes a living. You know, she's a strong, independent woman. Well, that is to say, there's an opinion that friends can be trusted, right? Especially like that. The next moment, I had to forget that opinion existed. Monika jumped up and flashed her eyes unkindly. Finally, I can be useful too. Don't worry, Stalin. I'll thank you properly. I just wish to catch her. After grabbing her phone from Sayuri's desk and pulling a bobby pin out of her hair, come on! She ran out the door at the speed of sound. Apparently, she had a very good idea of where to catch Yuri in doing business. I was about to run after her, but I stumbled and stretched out onto the floor. When did I become such a klutz, I wonder? I got up somehow. I stared in annoyance at Natsuki, who had opened her mouth at such an inopportune time. Although, if you think about it, was it her fault? Fuck. Was Yuri really right and Monika would be willing to go even through with it? It's all ifs and whys only. It was my fault. I'm the one who blabbed. It's already obvious that Monica doesn't care about anything. Except Monica. Just Monica. Just as long as all was well in her nauseating ordered world. Or maybe it's not about the order of the world at all. Oh, well, we're going to the third layer of hell.
Okay, everyone. Our meeting is now over.
I didn't listen to her and staggered reluctantly back to my desk. If I'd known what was going to happen today, I would have gone to the club in the first place. I wouldn't have gone to the club in the first place. Without looking at anyone or listening to what was being said, I walked out. The hallway, where the closet and showers were located, greeted me with dead silence. No sign of Yuri or her second partner of the evening. But judging by Monica's satisfied face, she managed to spot a couple, and the evidence was of malicious violation of the discipline is ready to lay on the principal's desk. Maybe at least our partner from the school board will put in a good word for her. Stalin. Do you even believe that? I've never had any respect for this organization in my life. In the few years I've spent in high school, I saw such exemplary, how the fuck do you say exemplary reprimands given to students at school assemblies that you wouldn't believe it. And also, knowing Yuri and the local pupils, she's bound to get bullied. Maybe even worse. Oh well, time to go into the fourth circle of hell. Oh, so the fourth circle of hell is just my house? Got it. When I got home, I went into my room and collapsed onto the couch without undressing or even turning on the computer. It was only now that I noticed that I had managed to forget my office supplies at the club, but I was no longer concerned with it. The thoughts that crossed my mind were one thing worse than another. I didn't want to sleep, and if I did, I didn't want to wake up. Is this a conscious awakening? Bruh. Okay, bro. Fucking pick it up, bruh. I wonder what Monica wants from me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Or it should have been 3 a.m. I took the phone from the table.
Hello there.
Uh-huh. I didn't even bother typing a reply. It's obvious that she didn't want to greet me at 1 o'clock in the morning. And she clearly doesn't need a return greeting.
What's the matter? Aren't you so happy to see me?
How did you guess that? What do you want from me?
Well, I promised to thank you, and I keep my promises.
Bruh?
Here you go.
You can jerk off all you want. Bruh. Awooga! I had no idea how you could get so carried away that you didn't even notice someone took your picture on their phone. Pretty based. But that was none of my business either. If at first I was just a little annoyed, now I was filled with rage. You know what? What? Shove your gratitude up your cunt. Well, that's pretty based. If you're dumb enough to report where you shouldn't, I'll smash your fucking head in. I wasn't kidding.
I saw you had a real crush on that skank, but I'm afraid she won't appreciate it. Because as I see it, she didn't offer you anything and just ran away. So, jack off and go to sleep. Here's some advice from the Literature Club. See you tomorrow, Romeo. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. As I tried to send Monica another promise to beat the shit out of her, I realized that she had blocked my phone number. Bruh. I tossed my phone on the mattress and began to pace back and forth across the room. Should I spit on everything and somehow let Yuri know that she might be in trouble now because of me? How would she understand me then? And how would she trust me? In the end, after weighing the pros and cons, I took the phone again. I decided to call Sayuri. I didn't get Yuri's phone or her coordinates for the 3.5 days I spent in the club. Whereas Sayuri, who had known Yuri a little longer, should have known them. Bruh, we need Sayuri to the rescue! Bro, what? Also fucking Animal Crossing shit. Sayuri? Stalin, it's you. Well, yeah, it's me. Do you have Yuri's number by any chance? Or maybe you know where she lives? It's urgent. What time is it? Well, it's 3 o'clock, Sayuri. I can hear you don't want to sleep anyway. 3 o'clock? Fuck you, freaking fuckhead with your Yuri. Well, fucking thank you. Yeah, it's just me, or did she really emphasize the your word? Alright, time to enter the 5th layer of hell. I forgot what the layers even were. Friday. Yeah, it's Friday, gonna get down on Friday. Everybody looking forward to the weekend. Well, you know what? I mean, this video is getting demonetized, so whatever. Bruh! Datsuki's the principal? One more thing. Alright, shut up, everyone. I won't keep you long. As you all know, our school, like any self-respecting educational institution, has strict rules. In particular, the prohibition of various sales contracts within the walls of our school. Outside of the school, you can even sell your mother. Nobody cares. Fuck you. Prohibition on skipping classes and club activities without a valid reason. Easy virtue is not officially forbidden. I can even understand everything. Age, hormones. But it is also desirable not within the walls of our school. Do you see where I'm going with this? This morning we became aware of a serious violation of discipline on the part of some students. And yet, don't you dare beg me for a fool. Everyone laughed in the hall, but everyone calmed down as soon as the director continued speaking. Apprentice Yuri Shimizu, please come out here. Heroes need to be known in person. Bruh. Yuri was literally shoved into the center of the hall. The girl bowed her head low, hiding her face in her hair. Her body shuddered. Bruh, I was literally expecting, Yuri just to be like, you know, the fucking Ronaldo meme. Yeah, that one, bro. I'll just play it real quick. Oh, wait, I can't play it. I get copyright claimed. Never mind. But you know the one. Yeah. I was expecting her to just be like that. Then, just for a moment, she looked out from behind her hair, pierced me with her eyes, and turned away in disgust. And then, paying no attention to anything else, ran away. The principals and teachers were stumped and did nothing. The hooting crowd, picking me up like a feather, rushed out to have some fun. Bruh. Oh! Is this copyright, bruh? I mean, I understand probably gonna get demonetized, but at least it's like to make at least 1 penny off of this, bruh. Hey, oh, look, he's a whore. Hey, don't touch me, you slut. Like, oh my god, don't touch me. Sucking, cocking, balling, digging, paranoid. The big break begins. I saw Yuri more times in one day than I can count. It seemed to be the biggest bullying I'd ever seen at school. She was repeatedly called a whore, rubbed anywhere and everywhere, beaten and spat upon. Man, what is this, fucking medieval times? The poor girl was already afraid to even stick her head out of a classroom, but they still found her and dragged her out into the hallway by her hair. And suddenly I realized that it was cool or something. My so-called antisocial behavior didn't stop me from being driven. Even Cyrus brought me to the club, taking advantage of my helplessness. It hurt her to watch me become a fucking NEET, of course. As if beg for pies every night didn't hurt at all. Anyway, after watching what was going on for a second break, I realized that the girl got what she deserved. After all, I had the money yesterday. I could have spent it wisely, so to speak. So she wasn't quite the shy little darling I thought she'd be. That's no big deal. Yuri didn't even pay attention to me. I was only needed to keep the secret. I got some more business today. Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. Sure. Sometime in the next life, you wanna say? No way, that's what you fucking deserve. So that's what Monica meant. She's fucking perceptive. I guess I didn't hit her on the face today for nothing after all. I opened mouth and shouted louder than everyone. Slut! Bruh. It's like, bro, misogyny gang, bruh. It's like, bruh, MC based? The end of the school day. As I hurried down to my toilet, I ran into a crowd of indignant girls near the women's toilet, which was unreal to get around. The poor girls seemed to have been standing there for a long time, and their patience was wearing thin. Someone, and I think I know who, had locked themselves in the toilet from the inside and wouldn't come out. Does she even realize that she still has to get out of there? Personally, I don't envy her in this case. I've been standing here for 20 minutes. Seems like it was about to come out of every conceivable hole in my body. Whoa. Here comes Miss Golden Pussy Piece. The president of the literature club wasted no time to stand near the toilet. Hey, bro. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard someone call Monica that. Vigorously throwing her arms around the girls, schoolgirl from the school board squeezed her way to the door. Looking around to see if any of the teachers were nearby, Monica raised her booted foot sharply and kicked the door with all her might and ran inside. Ooh boy. What the fuck should she have seen? Ah, Yuri's dead in there. I already know it. But I'd be surprised otherwise. The area in front of the toilet emptied dramatically. The girls, completely forgetting what they were standing there for, scattered around with huge eyes. Some of them squealed. "Here, do something there." Curiosity is not a vice. Curiosity is a disease. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I go into the women's toilet out of curiosity. Isn't that kind of... I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, I feel like I can't go in there. I can't not go in there. Yuri? Are you there? You ho? There's no answer. I don't want to burst into the woman's toilet like that while she's in there. Isn't that wrong? Is it? I wasn't being very nice to her, was I? But my curiosity leaves me no choice. I sighed heavily. And opened the door. Yuri? Oh no, she stabbed herself in the boob. Bruh! Who could have ever seen that coming? Fuck. My legs started to move back and forth involuntarily from what I saw, until they buckled and I collapsed in a pool of blood next to the dead girl's disfigured body. It was as if the thought processes in my head had stopped altogether. I was lying with my face against Yuri's side, unaware of what was happening. Gosh dang it, Yuri. Isn't that... not really... It's... not real. What the fuck is going on? Nice. Epic. I don't remember how long I laid like that next to her body. I don't remember what, how, or to whom I said it. I don't remember anything at all except one thing. Ripped open stomach and the dead stare of the hunted girl's unseeing eyes. And feelings of the most fierce horror and guilt. It was all my fault. I told about her. I personally drove her to it. Nothing else mattered. I was just simply too based. And now, Yuri is dead. Backwatch! I'm laughing to the bank like ha ha ha. R.I.P. Bozo. I'd rather be the one lying on her place. What the fuck has she done to deserve this outcome? I wonder what she could have done, bro. I'm laughing to the bank like ha ha ha. I'm laughing at stank like ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Monday. Today was supposed to be the school festival, but it was cancelled. Instead of it, Yuri's funeral. I don't even know how I managed to get through both weekends. However, I had a strange thought yesterday. Yuri said something like, "I'd rather die than read poetry in front of a crowd of people," a couple of times during our acquaintance. It's pretty ironic. But in my mind, between her funeral and her poetic performance came up in a strange sign of equality. That's why I dressed quite civilly. Not because I had to, but by the movement of the soul. Yuri wouldn't feel well if I showed up at her event as a rag kid, and I have no right to let her down even more. I followed the car with the coffin. The girl's face was white with the open coffin, framed by her hair and many flowers. I couldn't look at her, and furtively, I think that's how you say that, tried to wipe away the unstoppable stream of bitter tears. But it seems that for Yuri, the day when everyone loves her never came. To my left and right, I could hear the murmurs of pupils, obviously not feeling any emotion about her death. So she died. So she had to be. Why the hell are we even going there? But they were eagerly whispering about how I was on Friday, and giggled nastily. Really, guys? Why the hell do you even bother going there? What the hell do you live for? I'd be more happy to kill everyone here if it could bring Yuri back to life. Then I'd probably hand her a knife and fall on my knees in front of her to torment me the way I deserved. I don't know if it was the burning shame, or if I'd really been in love with her all this time without realizing it, but it didn't matter now. Here we are. Here you are, Yuri. Your financial situation will never bother you again. No one will ever insult you again. If you knew how much I would give right now to switch places with you, no matter what, as long as you couldn't care less about my death. Someone's voices burst into my consciousness. The coffin with Yuri's body was already hidden from view beneath the thickness of the earth. Monika stands in the distance and, trying her best to portray grief, reads a eulogy. She's pretty fucked up, by the way. I understand, Monika. I understand. The people at the grave slowly began to disappear. The school principal was standing nearby with his daughter, reprimanding her for inappropriate behavior, while he himself staggered around. Ah yes, I completely forgot. But I happen to remember. This morning before we left the school gate, some people came up to him. I think they're from the Department of Education. He had no choice, so he signed his resignation as the school principal and then got drunk. Who knows, maybe the new principal will start by shrinking the school board. The old principal's favorite. Still reading from the sheet was a great loss the school had suffered. No longer tried to pretend that she was not disgusted. Yuri was already buried anyway. Tired of watching this circus, I left the cemetery and wandered off. Goodbye, Chills. You will be forever missed. Number 15. Strangely enough, the literature club, despite this tragedy, was still open. I went in there without knowing why. Sayuri and Natsuki sat next to each other with absent faces. The desk in front of them was completely empty. Monika, who had already returned from the cemetery, was sitting at the desk where Yuri usually sat, looking at me with a smile and clearly expecting a reaction. Yet Monika went back at it. Trying not to give myself away, I walked up to her and did something uncharacteristic of me. I looked her straight in the eyes. Why?
That's a good question. It's a very good question. Give me a second. The thing is, she literally pissed me off at the first sight in a way that you can't even imagine. It was as if she was getting everything without any effort at all. Unlike me, beautiful looking, what can I say, in some places, it's an uncommon mind. She wrote poetry, even really good poetry. For the first time in my life, I felt threatened by someone.
Oh, my.
Hey, dead horse fiancé, didn't they tell you it's rude to interrupt? So listen to what happened next, if you really want to understand everything.
Even Sayuri and Natsuki seemed to perk up their ears on the other side of the room, trying to pretend they weren't there.
And then one day, just imagine that, condensed...
What the fuck is that word? Condescendent.
She condescended to complain to me about her hard life. How badly she feels. Poor woman. She can't even buy herself a meal. And in her own eyes, there was a sparkle of mockery.
A mockery, huh? Oh, bitch, how fucking pathetic are you?
Shut up, asshole.
So that's it. I think I can take her shenanigans for a little while longer. But I already feel like I'm at my limit.
Well, I'm not used to saying no to people if they come to me. Even people like our mutual acquaintance. I advised her to start having paid sex. Well, she was indignant at first, but then, you can see it yourself. How could I have known that she would be so naive? Sancta simplicicas in a vacuum. I didn't know that, but I made my rounds sometimes after school just in case. In case I run into her. I wanted so badly to defame her.
So that's why you often didn't show up on time, scumbag. Remember what Yuri had said that unfortunate evening? You're fucking wrong. She didn't do it out of naivety. Yuri was careful and lucky for a long time, if you can call it that. She was unlucky when she bumped into me. I didn't talk about it, but if I hadn't said anything in that time...
Then all of a sudden you showed up. At first you pissed me off too. You weren't even going to have anything to do with me hanging around her. Staring and staring at her tits. You should have known how disgusted it looked. It's possible that just because she was simple-minded, she thought you were too. Pure for her. Maybe that's why she wouldn't give herself to you. But that's just my guess. After all, it's not like you didn't ignore my text message, is it? And you were the one who gave me that gift? I appreciate that. I really do. And you know what? I might even admit that you're pretty good. I might even give you a chance.
For exactly a moment, the thought flashed through my mind. Maybe I should really try to woo her. For exactly one disgusting moment. And that moment was enough for Monica to ruin it for herself.
Haha, just kidding. Like hell you would get any chance. Have you even seen yourself in a mirror? Apparently a dead whore was your ceiling. A leaky one.
I walked up to her. Come on, do it. Yes! Fucking yes! This was what Encore was missing. This right here. This is what so many mods missed. Ha! You did a great knockout. You're a berserker, of course. We barely got you out of there. The fog in my head gradually lifted. I heard Sairi's voice from the club room. She was calling an ambulance for Monica. Yeah. Take my stuff out. I didn't want to go into the club. Otherwise, if I saw Monica again, there would be no point in calling an ambulance. Natsuki didn't even move. Natsuki, take my fucking stuff out. Why don't you go fuck yourself with your stuff, you fucking psycho? The clubroom door swung open. Natsuki hurriedly retreated. Sairi's hand came through the door with my supplies and just tossed them to the floor. Thank you, Sayuri. Without picking them up, I went home. Fucking based. Bro, this is what so many fucking mods are missing right there. Encore specifically. Just beat the shit out of them. Specifically Monica. Fuck Monica. All my homies hate Monica. Conscience. You've been sitting around since you were 14, killing time watching first anime, and then all kinds of shock content you can find. trying to somehow drown out the feeling of being unclaimed. Natural feelings of inherited human beings have become dulled little by little. At my age, and with my way of life, this usually does not lead to good things. In the week that I was a member of the literature club, at least a little bit had changed. This was all in a week. I could still spend a sleepless night watching this stuff, and then write about it in the poems. It didn't work out so well, but that's not the point. After all, you could say that's where Yuri and I almost hit it off. She helped me to the best of her ability to waken something inside me. And now? Now what?
Bruh, it's still going?
And now I'm paying her back. It's too late. This is the only way I can shut up the voice in my conscience forever. I sigh shakily. It's not so easy, though. Her face is in front of my eyes. I'm having a strange hallucination? Or is this my conscience? Is she smiling at me? So this time I'm doing it right. I won't let anybody else down. Nothing will ever hurt me or make me sad again. Come to think of it, when was the last time I saw her smile? I guess it was only when we met. You had to pretend to be something you weren't. I'm good at that. Now her smile is sincere. I smile sincerely at her too, climbing up on the stool. After consolidating the rope on the ceiling, I put it around my neck. Couldn't get any worse.
Hey! Open the door, quickly! Stylen, are you deaf in there?
Go open up for your girlfriend. Oh, is that Yuri speaking? Oh, what? Who is it? It's me. Ah, you. And you will let me go? It depends on how you behave.
Stylen, open up immediately!
Yeah, I'm on my way. Bro, momento. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I've ever said you have nice pretty eyes, Yuri. Ha, did you just hang yourself? That's funny. Bro moment. Number 12. Yuri, I'm sorry. Okay, I forgive you. Thanks. Just kidding, rest in piss, you fucking sucker. Get roasted, libtard.
Well, that was something. Is it worse than pink eyes? No. No. You get to beat the shit out of Monica, that automatically makes it at least a C tier mod. It's like, no matter what happened, throughout the mod, you could have had the worst shit on planet Earth, which I don't even think this is. You can rate literally the worst thing ever, as long as you get to beat up Monica, I don't care. Immediate classic. Can we say that this is actually a certified hood classic? But yeah, the debate, nah, it's over. Pink eyes, worse than purple troubles. Now that I've officially played both, I can give my official opinion. And you know what, this is copyrighted music, so I'm just gonna skip all this. Alright, comrades, now that we skipped the entire credits scene. Well, this mod, better than Pink Eyes. 100% hands down. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And of course, subscribe for... This is the one-stop shop for daily Ddlc content. And as always, until next time, so long, comrades.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that get down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that get down on the knees, screaming out senpai when she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.